Welcome to David's Garden Seeds. This is another portion of our restructuring. We want to sell this building here and the porches and patios that are with it. It's an air-conditioned building. It's got 2 restrooms over here. We do not have air conditioner heat in the restrooms because if they're too comfortable, employees will tend to sit there too long and play on their phones. So we didn't put air conditioner heat in those. But anyway, we want to sell these two, or sell this building here. And it is a kitchen. It has all the things you need to have a kitchen. It's got the commercial sink like you're supposed to have. It's got the utility sink like you're supposed to have. And we'll sell the water heater too. It has the hand wash sink you're supposed to have. I haven't been in some of these areas in quite a while, so I don't know what they look like. So in here, got your nice little room, the air conditioner. We're going to sell these tables and chairs. We want to sell these indoor lights, whose name escapes me at the moment. See, getting too old. No, I forgot what you call them. Anyway, we're selling lots of stuff here. These are for our bee posters that we're going to put about. We're going to put over in the store, and we consolidate everything over there. What are these silly lights called? Huh. Totally escapes me. We have some chairs for sale, tables of different sizes. And then we got all this junk in here for sale. I'm not sure why the level is there. It shouldn't be. And we got lots of areas. We got lots of junk and lots of stuff. We're not selling the vinegar, of course. It's what we use that. What we do with the vinegar is we pour it in the well once a month. We pour about a half a gallon in there. It helps keep it clean. And this well guy told us that here a while back, and it's looking pretty good. There's some coffee grinders. There's a tomato slicer. And this is another grinder. A dog bed. Oh yeah. We have aprons and rags and all kinds of stuff. Utilities for the kitchen. The cage here we got for the dogs. We're getting rid of all these chairs. We don't have no butts to fill them, so we don't need them anymore. All this stuff up here we're getting rid of. Get rid of this meat slicer here. And these slicers over here. I told my son to make sure he had all this stuff put away. Glad that he listened to me. That's an air fryer. And another mitt we're getting rid of. Microwave we're getting rid of. Coffee pot. That's a thing for putting your flour on stuff and shaking it up really good. Looks really good. We're getting rid of these presses over here. You put your herb leaves inside this thing and press it down, and it does a really good job of pressing it. And of course, it cost me $1,500, so I want at least $800 for it. That's another type of presser. I forgot what kind. We're selling the stove. We're selling the hood up here. I like to call this the you can tell it's a pretty good hood. selling this refrigerator. Pretty much we're selling everything that's not tied down. Lots of utensils here, knives and stuff. You see, at one time we were going to be, or we did do some canning, and I didn't sit down and figure out the cost of doing the canning. And by the time we got around to it, it would cost us $18, $19 a quart. That was only with $1 profit on it, so it wasn't a very good deal. And so we're getting rid of all this canning stuff. These nice big old pots and pans here for canning with. This is like a slasher for carrots and things. And really just put whatever you want in here, and boy, it just whips it right on out. Journal stuff. Paper towels are not for sale. Just all kinds of stuff here. We're selling this island. This island here is for sale. The mop bucket here is for sale. We're not going to need these things over next door. Now these cabinets are for sale. And of course, cabinets, anything that's got to be taken out, you'll have to do it yourself. And we'll haggle over the price on things. Where I know I got to give a little so that you have money to take it out. And if you're reselling it, you got to be able to have money to take it out and resell it and make yourself a profit. So I understand that. It's got a camera system in here, which will stay here. United States Army flag will go with me. The bee suits will go with me. We'll sell this bookcase here. Let's see. This is an office that goes with this building. Another chair to sell. A TV to sell. The air conditioner units will stay with the building. This desk will stay with the building because you got to take it apart. It's really not worth taking apart, putting it back together again. We'll probably take this with us. Tells you when the full moon and the moons are going to be full and half and all that good stuff. Which is going to be important because we're going to keep planting stuff. I want to be able to plant. And we're trying to do the seed side of things. It just isn't the time to plant. We are selling the seed business as well. We have some plastic bottles of different types over here. So, for a price, my junk can be your junk. Oh, I mean, my treasures can be your treasures. Like I say, come on over and we'll haggle over the price. This we're going to take with us next door because next door we're going to offer coffee. And this is an engraver. I bought it. We've never used it. This is a time machine. Once again, I realize it's not what we needed, so it's never been used either. All right. So, the trash can, which has been dumped in a while, supposed to be dumped on a daily basis. We don't have anybody here to dump it, so I guess that's why it's not dumped. Various mops and brooms and stuff. Fire extinguisher goes with the building. And the building itself is 50 feet long by 16 foot wide. And if you're interested in buying the building with all the stuff in here, with the refrigerator, the sinks, the island, the stove, we can do that. But if somebody comes and they want to buy something separately, we'll let them do it, because I'm not going to wait around. We got to get this stuff done, get it done in a hurry. And part of the reason why we need to hurry is because I have to pay property insurance on this stuff and property taxes, so it gets pretty expensive trying to pay for all that property. I didn't realize when I moved it out here that it would be so expensive. And the bee suits, of course, we're keeping those because, as you know, we got bees now. And this here is a chicken thing to take the feathers off of chickens. You can do 2 at a time. This is the pan you heat them up in, and then you throw them in there, and it does a pretty good job of taking the feathers off the chickens. We tried raising some meat chickens. It took my son a whole week just to butcher 17 of them, so that's not very good for us. Trees are staying here, but I just wanted to show them to you. I hope we get Christmas lights on all these trees this year. And I really love these trees a lot. Okay. And here goes Matthew now. I'm gonna come over here and show you a few things over here that are for sale. We have a lot of these different kind of shoving units, different sizes, different shapes we want to get rid of. Of course, if you decide to buy the building, it also comes with the underground electrical works. Okay, this is our store. What we'll be selling in here will be the gridirons, the baskets, wall lockers. We've got several wall lockers that need to be sold, about 4 of them, I guess. They're all on wheels. And nothing over here to be sold. My plan is to move and have our seeds over here on this side. And on this side over here, we'll put our printer and our production side, our fulfillment side. Right now, we have bins down in the fulfillment side. You go down there, we pick the seeds up to fill the orders with. And then we also use the same seeds to keep this stocked up here. It's gonna be, it's kind of not very efficient. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our tubs, our bins up here and have them up here where people can shop in the bins, and we can also fulfill our orders from the bins. All right. We have some spring sets left for sale. As you notice, they are marked down to $29.95. We're moving out a lot of stuff here. It's still good. The seeds are still good. We just don't have the room to have them all here anymore. We just hung this up. I was just going to start expanding this when this great idea hit me to start getting rid of the assets we have here. Of course, a couple realtors suggested it because we wanted to sell the building and everything. All right. You come out our door here. It's opened. And you step out to our pond area. Lots of goldfish and koi fish. We probably need to sell some of these off, so if you're interested, contact us. There's just 3 of us out here now, and everything just gets really difficult to try to take care of everything. We've got a nice area here, though, for sitting. Now, this we're going to hold our classes at from now on. Instead of being inside, nice air conditioning, heating building. More fish down there, you can't hardly see them, but they're down there. Oh, here they're coming now. Okay, guys, good job. And over here is the official selfie spot, where you take your own selfie out here. And if you want to move it, we'll show you some of these raised beds that we have. The horse troughs. We just, everything requires time and energy and effort to keep the weeds out of it and to water it and to do all this stuff needs to be done. And we just don't have time for it. We're too old for it. I want to get in the truck, be able to go places and visit. You can't when you're tied down to an operation like this. We had hanging pots up here, and somebody came over here and messed with the water and turned the water off, even though I have it tagged. And I didn't notice it, and the people who walk up here every day, 3 or 4 times a day, didn't notice it. By the time I noticed it, it was too late. They were dead. And over here we have satellite systems. We just changed over to a new satellite system, so we have 3 of these huge networks that we want to get rid of. We bought the equipment outright, right? So the equipment belongs to us. We do have one network that is part of their new satellite they just launched a few weeks ago, and I still owe $95 a month on it, and I will go ahead and pay that out if you take 2 of the systems. This is our bottles. You put your flowers in, or decorate. And yes, I did drink all of these. It took me about 5 or 6 years. You know, I take a swig every couple of days. All right, and we have some of these tools over here. Things help you plant, easier to plant stuff with. Of course, it doesn't work out here because the sand doesn't stay up like you hope it would. These are made for soil mostly. Got this little planter here. This is a $600 planter. We used it once. Once again, it didn't work very good in the sand. But come out here and make us a price, and we will see what we can do. This is a grow tower. I'm thinking that we're going to keep it. Right now, we just have time to take care of it, but I think that once we get resettled up here, I believe that we're going to have time to take care of it then and do it right. My wife grows stuff in here and feeds the goats and the chickens with it. But we should be able to grow stuff out of here that we can actually eat ourselves. So, this is part of our restructuring. Selling off most of the seeds. We have some germination kits here. I believe that most of this is online for 50% off. The kits are, not all the seeds. We're not going to sell them all the seeds yet. Just on ones that we need to reduce. Oh, we've got some pine cones in here. I thought we got rid of all these. Anyway, well, come on out and see us. Shoot us an email. Don't call us on the phone because even though we're just 800 feet from a tower, we still have very crappy phone service out here. Oh, got a new air fryer here. It's been marked down to $49.95. All right, well, come out and see us. Thank you. Bye.